saves you when you're scared, the one you call who's always there. I'll be the SOS, the flare, I'll be the one. I was born a fighter. I'll be the one who keeps you safe. I'll be the one who always stays. I'll be your hope, your saving grace. I'll be the one. We are heroes, heroes, heroes. Legends never die, never die. We are heroes, 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 heroes live forever. Ooh, and legends never die. Legends never die. Can we save what's left of falling? Those who came before us, fighting till the end. Kiss of death, here we stand immortal. Can we save what's left of falling? Those who came before us, fighting till the end. Kiss of death, here we stand immortal. Thought I'd be on my way and getting paid $1 million to my name, but here I am now. I picture confidence, the compliments, the list of my accomplishments didn't work out. The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. Get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. Caught up in unrealistic expectations, hostage in negotiations, and never winning. How can I fake it till I make it if I'm suffocating, pulses racing, never ending? The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed.
And welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, tuning in on YouTube to our HT Supercross Next live stream, live here on Halo, the Master Chief Collection. The boys have been really excited because this past week we've gotten some crazy traction on social media through Instagram, through Reels. A lot of people from the old Halo racing community coming back into play and showing face again, plus some new drivers that we're going to be seeing take to the Supercross track tonight for the very first time in our community. I'm joined today by my co-commentator, Opixonic. Say what's up.
What's up, guys? Very excited to be here to be calling this race with you again, Deacon. And it has been, again, absolutely crazy with the social media just boom that we've been seeing. We got new people coming in, we got old heads coming in. I mean, it has been crazy. There's like 20 people in the VC outside of the three of us in here. Jeff's also in here too. He's actually running the stream, but it's crazy. We're gonna have a full packed house of a race, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Super exciting. Riding the momentum from last week's crazy final lap pass as we saw Fireball taking the victory in the final corner, just like Cooper Webb on that Dallas track, taking it over D-Mills. And I know that D-Mills is going to want to get his get back, get his vengeance, as well as all these other racers tonight. So we're super excited. We will be joining you guys in just a moment. We're getting our heat race, our first heat race lobby set up here. Should have 10 racers in this one. Pretty full heat, pretty stacked heat. And we'll be taking the top 5 from that race to go directly to our main event. So as we get that set up, we'll probably depart from you guys for just a moment. You'll see a little stream slide, but we'll be back when we're starting that first heat race. So excited for you guys to join us. We'll see you in just a moment.
I'll be your warrior. Thought I'd be on my way and getting paid $1 million to my name, but here I am now. I pictured confidence, the compliments, the list of my accomplishments didn't work out. The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. Caught up in unrealistic expectations, hostage in negotiations, and never winning. How can I fake it till I make it if I'm suffocating, pulses racing, never ending? The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm push and pull. The tension is killing me. Yeah, self-imposed pressure, it's misery. Love and war, I've walked the line. I've held my tongue 1,000 times. Sometimes the truth is far from kind. And I feel the heat burning when it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. See the fire in my eyes and watch me
Welcome back, everyone, on YouTube. We have the racers lined up for the first heat race of the night here on Minnesota. For all you real Supercross fans out there, you'll remember the classic first place battle between Ryan Dungey and Ryan Villapoto in 2013. Same track layout right here. Your second place in last week's race, the guy that got past in our infamous clip, lined up on the very outside, D-Mills NY. Who's going to get the whole shot here in heat race number 1 here in Minnesota? Looks like Coop Boop with the, oh no, that's Eternal Dink up the inside, but around the outside, Bronders 32 cases the triple, as well as D-Mills NY. So some of your favorites out early in this one. Another mistake from Bronders, still trying to recover through the whoop section. It's Dink, Nightmare, strong move up the inside from the yellow Spartan. Great ride from him last week, career best, and he's made his way up into P1 here in the heat race. Kitty following him behind, as well as Eternal Dink as they go into this rhythm section. Dink going to take the lead back in the rhythm section. D-Mills has already worked his way up into a top 5 spot, side by side over the Supercross triple. All three of those racers up front going outside in this split rhythm, jumping up over this final single, and that's the first lap here in Minnesota. Cat to be kidding me has made his way into the lead.
Darian with a nightmare start, but unironically, it's Django who was running really well and then just got caught up in a mess, and now he's trailing at the back. At the front, it is Jake with the lead. Nightmare coming off of a very strong 4th place finish in the first preseason race at Yeek, now running second here, looking to continue that momentum. Then third, it's Elite, who said if he can get some space, if he can get, if he's not around other people and having to deal with that, he has the pace as long as he doesn't make mistakes. And so far, he is showing that as Nightmare has just...
Yeah, speaking of mistake, that's a huge one from Nightmare, your 4th place finisher last week. He endos over the front of the goose there, falls off, and that's going to need a reset from him. Oh, Coop into the back of him, too, as he was recovering on the rhythm section. So all of a sudden, Cat to be kidding me with a really healthy lead out front. And Elite MKB, just like we were saying, if he gets some clean track, he could be a player for a top 5 tonight. Let's see how it works out. Bronders and D-Mills fighting it out for P4 right now. As we head into this opening rhythm section, they have multiple options here. You can go inside and double, Bronders outside, triple, and he's going to make the pass on Dink as he makes a mistake going inside there. And now Nightmare right back up to the back of Eternal Dink. Both of those guys have some armor effects, looking pretty cool here in Halo. Up the inside, good whoop run from the Spartan in yellow. That's Nightmare making his way into the final transfer spot.
It's the 2 Ignition guys, the 2 main guys in Ignition, Dink and Nightmare, fighting for this last transfer spot. But meanwhile, Darian has made a mistake now in 4th, and they're starting to catch up to him. Coop still in 7th, I believe, and Django 8th, just trying to hang on the back. Django, very new to this, I believe. Is this his first race, or has he been here before? I'm not even sure.
First race for Django in this one, so kind of getting a lay of the land, but he's actually making up some time here on Coop Boop. So great ride from Django in his first ever Halo Supercross racing event. Let's keep an eye on this battle for P2, though. Has a mistake from Elite and Bronders. They get together, both of the Spartans in blue and D-Mills NY in the green armor, looking to make a 2-for-1 up the inside. Strong move on Bronders. He's looking to get up into P2 as quick as he can and maybe run down your leader.
I can't believe Bronders didn't just completely eat it there. He just pulled a soda in season 12. But manages to save it. He maintains 4th, and Nightmare currently in that final transfer spot as Dink has had a few struggles, and now Coop is working on him.
Look at all these guys. They were following each other on the Supercross triple. Everyone's going to be wanting to cut over to the right to carry as much speed as possible from that left-hand 90-degree corner and clear the Supercross triple. And we had all 4 of those guys kind of collect each other in some mistakes. So a line of 4 racers in the final qualifying spots here, and Eternal Dink, Coop Boop, and Django on the outside looking in.
As long as they don't make mistakes, this group of 4 should be made. And just as I say that, both blue guys, Bronders kind of got caught up with Nightmare in the rhythm section, and Elite went over the berm slightly. It's not going to cost him too much. It's definitely not going to cost Elite too much. He's right back into the battle with Nightmare. But Bronders, he's got to be careful. He's been doing this long enough to where he should be able to be consistent, not make too many mistakes. And he's got enough of a gap over Coop, who is now in 6th place.
D-Mills was off the side of the rhythm section in green there, came back on and collected Nightmare a bit, so that's going to place Elite back into 3rd. Really strong ride from Elite MKB, not known for his Supercross prowess, but definitely wants to up the skills, and that's why we have this HTSX Next series for all of you guys joining us for the first time. this is not actually our main Supercross series, even though it's the one getting the most traction from the outside moto community. We actually have multiple other series that are ran yearly. And the special thing about this series is that the top guys, we kind of call them the aliens, your James Stewarts and Ryan Villapotos and Ryan Dungies are not actually in this series. This is kind of a chance for everybody else to step up and increase their racing prowess while those guys take to the sidelines.
Yeah, the Plessingers, the Malcolm Stewarts of the world, the guys you don't usually see, but you're usually, mid-pack, contending for top fives. Now they get to battle for wins, and now with 3 minutes left in this heat, Jake, as he's checked out, this is the performance I thought I would see from Jake last week. He is looking much stronger in this preseason race than he did at heat. And meanwhile, this battle for second, it's still just these four. Linus Stern is...
contact up the inside there from Nightmare. Contact in Halo racing, a little bit different than in other moto games and in real life, of course. You can actually kind of come up the inside just like this, Nightmare up the inside, and steal a little bit of speed, especially on these 180-degree corners. Here we go again, Nightmare up the inside. Really makes that pass with assertiveness, and it's going to put Elite off the side of the track. Does a good job of getting back on. That's totally fine from Elite. Not a dirty pass by any means from Nightmare. Just came up the inside. A mistake again from D-Mills in the same section. It's going to bring him back to third. So Nightmare, just like that, 2 passes in 1 lap. Let's see if he can hold it through the Supercross triple. A better run up the inside from D-Mills.
Nightmare just did the same thing.
Such an aggressive move from D-Mills. That one had a little bit more sauce on it. I don't know. If I'm Nightmare, I don't like how that one went down. That one was definitely a lot more aggressive than Nightmare's pass on Elite earlier in the lap. So we kind of got to reset it here. This is giving Cat to be kidding me up front so much confidence. I have to imagine seeing himself pull away from these guys and everybody else just floundering here.
And meanwhile, Bronders is now battling for second with Darian here. Nightmare back all the way in 5th after that little conkage. Is that going to... I mean, both of these guys are advancing to the main no matter what as it stands. So could this have some lasting effects when we get to the main? Who knows? But it is Darian and Bronders neck and neck in this rhythm section going up to the Supercross triple.
You have to imagine that even if it doesn't affect their ability to get into the main event, as D-Mills makes his way around the outside, holds onto that P2 spot, if you're Nightmare, you are remembering that move that D-Mills put on you earlier in the race. All these guys transferring through in the top 5, but if I'm Nightmare and I see D-Mills in that main event, you know that there might be some reparations coming for the racer in green.
Yeah, I mean, it all started. Nightmare kind of made an aggressive pass at first, and then Darian just decided, yeah, I'm not having that.
Left.
Yeah, it was a mistake from D-Mills in the rhythm section, and I think it was more of a mentality of like, I'm not letting this guy get around me. They both went outside, and D-Mills just swung the back end of that goose around, i.e. Hayden Deegan on Max Anstey. And all of a sudden, the racer in yellow was over the back of the berm right before that split section. So these guys having a little bit of trouble in that rhythm section. Know who's not having trouble, though, is your leader. Almost a 8 to 10 second gap right now on the rest of the field. Really throwing it down in this heat race is Cat to be kidding me. And he is one of your championship favorites heading into the regular season.
8 to 10 second lead gap and about 20 seconds left to go in this first heat race. Jake is cruising. He's just running laps. He might try different lines if he wants to. He could do a couple donuts before the start-finish jump at the end of this if he wants to. He's gone. The battle is for second, and Darian has got that gap pretty well established. Ronders in 3rd, Elite 4th, Nightmare 5th. Those 5 guys are going to transfer. We are ending at 11 laps. Let's see if there's any battles.
The notification, the notification we got in the bottom left there is going to be given to all the racers as well. Little mistake from your leader, but he's got so much space up front, not going to matter too much. And we just got that flag over to the left as well, and all these racers are going to get that when they cross the line. So everyone should know we're ending on 11. Heading in the final lap here, let's keep an eye on this battle for second because Bronders is not giving this up on your championship favorite D-Mills NY.
Yeah, and you know what? It's gonna matter. It's only gonna matter for 2 gate picks here. 2 gate picks.
D-Mills through the front, and Bronders up the inside. Could have been a way worse dismount for D-Mills. Is he gonna make the same aggressive move that he made before? Oh, floundering through the whoops. That's letting Elite right back up into it. Both of those guys, Elite and Bronders, in that dark blue armor. There's no teams, however, in this series, so it just happens to be that they're running some of the same colors there. So can Bronders hold it on? D-Mill's been struggling in this rhythm section the entire race, and it takes Elite with him. Nightmare up the inside. This is now a battle for 4th. Leader finishes
540.8. Bronders is going to get second, Darian third. Nightmare's going to get fourth out of this, and Elite.
Yeah, Nightmare's going to come away with P4. You hate to see that if you're Elite MKB, and not a mistake of your own, but got to keep an eye up in front of you for those mistakes so that you don't get collected. Let's call out some of our other racers here. Great ride from Coop Boop, Eternal Dink, and Django as well. Shout out to Django, first race. Not getting lapped in the heat race. In fact, I've been kind of watching him. I like that setup he's got going on with the steel and yellow. Throwback to some of my favorite gear that I've set up in Halo here. And look at he's doing a great job hitting most of these sections pretty clean. Yeah. It's just going to be figuring out that race pace and getting the experience on track, which is why we have this series. But look at him coming around. Yeah.
Learning how to flow. Really
nice flow there. Great end of the lap there from Django. I want to give a shout out to him. So your finishing order for heat race number 1 here. It's going to be Cat to be kidding me in dominating fashion, followed by Bronders 32 on a last lap pass from D-Mills NY. D-Mills doesn't know anything about last lap passes, I don't think. AX7 Nightmare in 4th. Elite MKB rounds out the top 5. So those will be your direct transfers. We'll see Coop Boop, Eternal Dink, and Bio Django. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it, but we just call him Django. New racer here in HT Supercross. We'll see the 3 of those guys in our LCQ in just a little bit. That wraps up heat number 1. We're going to get the lobby set for heat 2, and we'll see you right back.
I Thought I'd be on my way and getting paid $1 million to my name, but here I am now. I pictured confidence, the compliments, the list of my accomplishments didn't work out. The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. Caught up in unrealistic expectations, hostage in negotiations, and never winning. How can I fake it till I make it if I'm suffocating, pulses racing, never ending? The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm push and pull. The tension is killing me. Yeah, self-imposed pressure, it's misery. Love and war, I've walked the line. I've held my tongue 1,000 times. Sometimes the truth is far from kind. And I feel the heat burning when it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. See the fire in my eyes.
right, everyone, welcome back into the stream. We have 8 more racers lined up in the gate, ready for that gate to drop anytime from 7:10 at the bottom right to 7 flat. 10-second interval that gate could disappear at any time, and then Heat 2 will be off. Good start on the very outside from your preseason race 1 winner, Fireball, in the white armor, but it's going to be KC Congo with Venom up the inside, really aggressive, but around the outside, Jab, followed by Fireball, taking advantage of the triple-triple. So it's Jab, Fireball, and the Venom Fallacy, top 3 to start this one off.
Josen went off the outside. Barry went over the berm here. Javelson with a clear lead, and Fireball, last week's winner, in second. Venom third. Congo with a good start in fourth, but he cases a little bit there. He's got Spider Case was inside. Deep Howell, new driver to the HTS Next series. Oh, is that Fireball that's made a mistake?
That is your preseason race 1 winner off the side of the track, all the way back into second to last, in threat of being passed by Chosen there in 8th. So we're going to need to see some serious recovery work from the racer in white armor, Fireball, to make his way back up into the top 5 and see what kind of gate selection he can get. Into lap number 2, Barry Barrows in the blue armor, holding down P5. That's the final direct transfer spot. Another mistake from Fireball, and he finds himself all the way in 8th with a lot of work to do here in this heat race.
I've been saying about this series, you don't have the top guys here. You have guys that are more prone to mistakes. Deep Howell, oh my God, Deep Howell, then Chosen. They're all having a mess over here, and Fireball's going to be able to get both of them. But
Fireball with good run through the whoops, yeah, up the inside. Go for it, Opix.
I've been saying about this series, these are guys that are going to be slightly more prone to mistakes. Congo just hit the inside of the split section over there, and he's going to have to roll through some of this. It's a much more chaotic race than you see in HTSX proper. As Tyler might be catching up to Javelson for the lead here. It's Barry, who's recovered from his bad start into third, with everybody else just floundering around, quite frankly. Spider Case in fourth, and we have Congo holding on to this final transfer position.
Yeah, I have 2 big questions right here in this heat race as we see a mistake out of Deep Howell there in the back. Another one of our new racers, just like Django in the first heat race. Yep, speaking of casing, Spider Case in the rhythm section. So Jab and Tyler out front. Tyler, known as the Venom Fallacy. Sorry, I got to get used to that. We call some of these guys by their first names. But the Venom Fallacy and Javelson up front, 2 of your championship hopefuls, 2 of the guys that bring a lot of speed into the series. I'm interested to see how that works out. I'm also interested to see how Fireball, your winner last week. Yeah, Congo down in that rhythm section. Interested to see, how Fireball can recover. Getting really excited with all the action here in heat race number 2. Barry really has this 3rd place spot locked down now with these guys duking it out for 4th behind. Fireball might end up with a free double pass here as he moves into the final transfer spot, and Spider back into 6th.
Yeah, he'll get the one for free there. Spider just absolutely conking that canister piece. But he's still not too far behind. Oh, well, he's rolling the inside. I don't know if rolling the inside is the faster line there, but it's a safer line for sure. He's going to have to wait for Congo or Fireball to potentially make a mistake.
5 minutes.
Oh, Congo is trying to fight Fireball there into that rhythm section, but didn't have enough speed on top of that first table. So if we look where Fireball's at right now, don't want to take away from the leaders too much here, but this section that Fireball, Congo, and Spider are going through, there's a few options. Obviously, you have the split lane at the beginning, choosing to go up onto that elevated portion of the corner, or inside on that little rut. We have a braking bump on the inside to slow those guys down. But halfway through the section, you also have the option of tripling and then singling out, or letting off for a double, which is slow at first, but then you carry the speed into the Supercross triple. And I'm going to be really interested to see what choice these guys make when it comes main event time. A little mistake there from Jab, and all of a sudden the Venom Fallacy right at the inside. Here's that split section we were just talking about. It's going to come into play. Triple from the left-hand side. Both these guys choosing to triple and then single into the corner, setting up wide to try to clear the Supercross triple. We got Venom up the inside. A little bit of a case, though. And both these guys choosing to go to the outside in this ultimate split rhythm right here that we saw Dungy make the pass on Ryan Villapoto in the real-life race. So on to lap number 6 here, and almost nothing in it between Javelston and the Venom Fallacy up front.
And this is really the only battle on the track. Everybody else is singled out. You got Barry, who's comfortably in 3rd. You have Fireball, who's comfortably in 4th, well behind him. You have Congo, who's comfortably in 5th behind Fireball. I mean, yeah, this is really the only battle on the track. So, I mean, Barry might be catching up to them if they keep battling like this. Barry, low-key, might be a threat for this, but he's going to need these 2 to make some more mistakes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was missing someone. I was looking for Spider, and it looks like
Spider. Which, there it is. Oh, no, they're both down.
They're both down. They're banging in Minnesota. Oh, my goodness. So that really came into play just as we were talking about it, and these guys are coming up on Dom here, D. Powell, who's going to need to try to get out of the way for them on a blue flag because these guys are feisty up front. So Venom went for the triple in that rhythm, and Jabbleston had let off for the double-double, and Venom just completely Trey Kennard, Ryan Morris's lands on him as these guys are trying to get past D. Powell up here. Now, good job getting to the inside there in the whoop section. So these guys got to reset it now a little bit. Venom was right there for the pass, but landed on top of Jab, and that brought Barry in third there in blue behind D. Powell right back into this race. And another mistake from Jab up front is going to give the Venom fallacy P1 right now with just 2.5 minutes plus a lap to go.
Barry's going to cleanly get by D. Powell there. And oh my god, another mistake from Jab. Barry was almost able to catch Jabelson as they go into the Supercross triple. Tyler leading, Venom fallacy with about a second lead. Jab holding on to second, Barry holding on to third. Now, again, this is all for gate pick. These guys are comfortably in the main event. But, there's pride on the line, and these guys want to get some experience racing this track, battling for this position, see what they can carry into the main event.
And this really is the type of track, especially with the way that this start works out. If you can get a good jump from that inside gate, carry it wide, and triple the first rhythm section, the difference between first gate selection and fourth gate selection could totally determine the outcome of your race. So these guys have a lot to race for, even though they're already in the main event.
Barry going to the inside on the split section. He's going to try to triple.
Mistake from Jab, and he triples up the inside. Jab going to make up a little bit of time, but cases the double out. So Barry, after not so good of a start, has found himself into second with just a solid ride here. That first racer in blue we see, Jab going to try to make his way back around. And a mistake there. Ooh, a little bit wide, a little bit sketchy from Barry. And he cases, and Jab jumps right over him. Almost had a similar situation from before with the Venom fallacy.
My god. Yeah, Jab is very lucky he didn't just completely conk Barry out of that, but Barry is still in third.
And I was going to say, Jab was going for a line there, not fully railing the outside of the corner, and he's still trying to triple, and he just didn't have the momentum to get the second triple, which D. Powell has got the momentum there in the yellow as he's getting lapped here by Fireball, but really solid from D. Powell, getting one of the harder sections on this track. His first time racing with us. We just heard 1 minute left plus a lap. These guys are going to come up on Spider one more time, who's back on track.
Yeah, I mean, for drivers like D. Powell and Spider, you're going to have to go to the LCQ, but any amount of experience you can get here, anything you can figure out in these final moments in the heat, you're going to take it into the LCQ and hopefully use that knowledge to be able to get into the main event.
Yeah, 100%. So the Venom fallacy out front, yeah. If you notice, when they're taking that outside the rhythm, let's see what happens here. See how Jab hangs the back tire right there? That's a little scary. I've noticed from running laps on this track, you kind of want to almost overjump the first triple there and get the suspension right to bounce your way onto the second triple. So you can see, Fireball almost went front end into the landing of that jump as well. So that first rhythm, if those guys try to cheat it, could catch some people out. Got to be careful up front as the Venom fallacy has passed Spider again, and it's going to be close here across the line, but I think they're going to be ending on 11 once again.
And once again, like, whatever the faster heat ends up being, I think right now this is the faster heat. As long as Venom doesn't make a mistake, this will be the faster heat, and Venom will have the first gate position in the main event. Which
is a crazy thing to say, considering that was the guy that just landed on someone and flipped in the rhythm section. But yeah.
Welcome to HTS Next, baby.
Yeah, the Venom fallacy, really good run right here. We got a battle still going on for P2, and that's the fight that we want to see. Barry cutting the corner a little bit there, not cutting the corner, but cutting to the skirt of the berm, and he's going to rail it around the outside. A dominant pass there from Barry Barrows around the outside of Jab, holds it into the rhythm section. Let's see what happens here in the split. Can he hold it up the inside? Jab rails around the outside. Side by side here into the triple single. Is Barry going to be able to clear the Supercross triple from further inside? They both clear it. Jab. Jab cuts it down side by side through the rhythm, and he's going to hold on to P2 here just barely over Barry Barrows. What a battle there on the final lap.
And then he gets Goomba stomped after the race is over.
Some aggressive racing there, but it's on the final lap for that position. I think that's all fair play from those guys. Let's not...
Meanwhile, we have
a battle. Yeah, this is the battle for the final transfer spot. Congo had firm control over it, but Chosen has made his way up. Congo's got to be careful here, making his way through this split section. Hold on to this final transfer spot. Does not want to be going to an LCQ, and he's going to avoid doing that. But what a comeback ride from Chosen, almost making his way, sneaking his way back up into that P5 spot. But we will see Chosen, D. Powell, and Spider in our LCQ. It's going to look like a 6-racer LCQ.
Spider low-key 10th. So D Powell is actually going to get 7th and Spider 8th, as we see. I don't know if Spider's chalking it or if he's going to, race. But yeah, technically D Powell gets 7th out of the seat.
Yeah, so crazy finish there between Javelston and Barry. Both of those racers running the blue armor, but like we said, no teams here in HTSX Next. It's a free-for-all, everyone for themselves. Just like Carter said to Noble 6, we don't do the lone wolf stuff, except they do in Halo Supercross.
Yeah, Carter wasn't a racer.
Yeah.
He flew planes and to it with a varying degrees of success, but
he certainly flew planes into something. And let's not get too far down that path because that's when bad things happen. All right, so great ride from Chosen, like we said there. I'm kind of taking down results here so you guys can take the bulk of the commentary work there. Any surprises here in heat race number 2 from you guys?
I felt Barry was incredibly strong. The guy that I'm looking at a lot in this series is he showed a lot of improvement in season 12, the HT Supercross official series, and is doing very well in Jais on top of it. So him getting feisty, him trying different moves around jab, I think is showing a lot about his progression. So I'm looking at Barry a lot in this series, and especially after this race.
Game over.
Yeah, that's a great call out. Definitely has the speed there. We saw that pass around the outside of Jab after the whoop section. That was a great move. Just couldn't quite hold it on. Jab did a good job fighting back in that split section after the fact. So great race there from all those guys. The Venom Fallacy showed some speed. We're going to figure out which heat race was faster here and get these guys into the LCQ. Like we said, 6-racer LCQ, and we'll be taking the top 4 to get our full main event lobby put together and all 14 racers on the gate. We'll see you back for the start of that LCQ momentarily.
I'll be your warrior. I Thought I'd be on my way and getting paid $1 million to my name, but here I am now. I pictured confidence, the compliments, the list of my accomplishments didn't work out. The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. Caught up in unrealistic expectations, hostage in negotiations, and never winning. How can I fake it till I make it if I'm suffocating, pulses racing, never ending? The life I thought I'd have by now, I'm nowhere close. It's way too loud up in my head. I can't get out. I try again. I'm stuck somehow. Push and pull. The tension is killing me. Self-imposed. The pressure, the misery. Holding on is holding me back from what I want and what I don't have. I won't get out alive. I'm paralyzed. I'm push and pull. The tension is killing me. Yeah, self-imposed pressure, it's misery. Love and war, I've walked the line. I've held my tongue 1,000 times. Sometimes the truth is far from kind. And I feel the heat burning when it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. When it all goes up in flames. See the fire in my eyes.
Welcome back, everyone, on the YouTube live stream. Our final race here before the main event. You're not going to want to click off of this one. It's going to be some chaos. Taking the top 4 out of 6 racers to join the rest of our racers in the main event to fill out a 14-man lobby. Let's watch that gate. On the inside, it's Spider Case. He's definitely one of the faster guys in here. We have some rookie racers as well. Let's see how the first corner works out. Coop taking the long way around the outside. Django's going to get the whole shot, the side-by-side in the rhythm section, and Django's going to clear it. Coop was off the side of the track, rejoins there after the first rhythm section, and he's going to take the lead through the whoop section. So Coop been joining us for the Jais series, which is our replica Supercross series following the AMA Supercross track layouts. And he has made his way up into first. Great ride from Django on the opening lap here, and a mistake from Chosen almost off the side of the section. He's able to corral it, and already the top 3 have kind of separated themselves. D. Powell in the yellow armor bringing up the rear right now, but let's see if he can put together some solid laps and stay in the tow of your top 3.
Django with a great start, not a great run in Heat 1, but like I was saying before, he used that experience from the Heat, figured out what lines work, how to get the flow of this track, and now as long as he holds on, he has second place in this LCQ.
5 minutes remain.
Very comfortably in the main event right now, but he makes a mistake, and I'm just commentating. I'm just the curse of the commentator today. And oh my goodness, Coop's had a bad run. They're all together now.
Yeah, Django might case this rhythm section here. He cut off of that berm pretty early, able to make it happen. Good work from the rookie. Our other first-time racer there, D. Powell, mistaken the rhythm section. He's off the goose, so pretty far back there in 6th with Chief Delta. So, it's easy to say the top 4 looks pretty solidified right now, but anything can happen in these LCQs. But what is solidified is Coop and Spider, the battle up front. Looks like these guys are going to duke it out for first place in the LCQ here at Minnesota.
Yep, and Django very clearly in 3rd. Chosen very clearly in 4th, but again, these guys... one little mistake and suddenly that huge lead that you have on the guy behind you, it's gone. So
yep, it's one fall off crash, just like how they have the legs off in MX Simulator. A lot of the oh yeah, huge mistake from Django. He's got to recollect it. Be careful there.
Shows up to 3rd.
Like I was saying, a lot of the MX Simulator guys, Django another mistake in the whoops, but he's got a lot of space back to P5 right now. So Django in your final transfer position into the main event. But finally, what I was trying to say, in games like MX Simulator, they have what's called like legs off, which is a pretty extreme crash. In Halo, you can just straight up fall off of your Mongoose. If it's upside down for too long, it'll kick you off and you got to reset the orientation on it. So if you've played Halo at any point, you remember flipping the Warthog in the Halo campaign and you got to reset that thing. Same thing here in our racing series.
Yeah, and these guys, ideally you don't want to do that. You want to stay on all 4 wheels, and to make the main, that's pretty much what you're going to have to do at this point. Yeah, Chosen and Django battling for 3rd here. They're, at this point, very clearly into the main, as Delta and D. Powell are still here at the back, trying to, make up some time any way they can. But they have some work to do.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Django here, because on these 180-degree corners, he's already kind of picked up that you can enter in early and then cut down halfway through to get a nice straight line through the rhythm section. And he's keeping Chosen here, one of our regulars, very honest. So great ride here for Django as he cases the Supercross trip a little bit, but still right there in P4. And a mistake up in P2 from Coop Boop off the side of the track on the finish line. Got to be careful there.
Coop almost pulling a Joe Nightmare situation here, but thankfully no one else was in that part of the track. But Coop now in 2nd, but he's got to be careful because Chosen and Django are now catching up to him as Spider has, checked out here with 2.
Yeah, Chosen made a mistake and kind of took Django with him. Django into the corner of the track. He's got so much space back to Chief Delta and D. Powell at this point that it's looking like our top 4, save for an absolutely monstrosity of a final 4 laps or so. It looks like Django's going to find his way into the main event with that final qualifying spot. And Spider Case up front getting some quality laps in here that could maybe set him up for a top 10 finish come main event time.
Spider Case looking pretty smooth, proving that he doesn't need to spend $10 on a gamer tag change the spelling of that to actual Spider Case. But
it might be available, and it would be worth looking into.
It might be available. You know what, Deacon, you take care of the commentary. I'm going to do that right now.
All right. as you can see, our field really split right here. Really no battles on track. Everyone's on their own island. And that might be helpful for these guys in the top 4 to have some clear tracks so that way they can figure out the lines that they want to take come main event time. You don't want to get too comfortable, though, because once we have 14 riders lined up on that gate and we're in the first lap, your lap is going to look a lot different with all those racers around you compared to what these guys have on track right now.
Yeah, I mean, all the different, you're going to have to learn different lines through the track. You have to learn how to basically survive the start with all those people around you, as we are now seeing Spider lap decal here. No problem there.
Good job from Deepal there, kind of entering the berm early, letting Spider, your leader, come through. So Spider right now in P1, round in that corner. He's going to go on, off in that rhythm section, choosing to go inside here. The inside sets you up to triple if he chooses to go for the second triple option here. No, he's going to let up, double out of the rhythm. Opts to go to the berm to make sure he clears the Supercross triple, which of course he doesn't clear the Supercross triple because he probably bogged coming off that berm, but I promise you should clear it. And it looks like we're going to be 2 to go with him crossing with about 15 seconds left in this LCQ. So ending on 9 here for these guys. You can see Spider coming up on Chief Delta 147 there. Longtime Halo Supercross racer, actually back in even the Halo 3 days, making his return back to racing. Spider smart there to let off. Looks like Delta was making a mistake, and he's got so much clear track up front that last thing he needs is to fall off the goose. Coop Boop in P2. Chosen in 3rd, and Django still putting on a solid ride here as he enters that berm a little too far to the left, gets the kind of gets a little bicycle going, kick to the side. But that is your top 4. Those will be the transfers into the main event right now pretty handedly.
Yeah, unless something absolutely crazy happens here in these final 2 laps, those will be the 4 that make it to the main. And I mean, again, end of this race, you're not really under any pressure to lose, your spot in the main. Try different things, try different lines, see what works for you, as and learn different lines if you can, because again, like we were saying, these starts are going to be chaotic with 14 people. You're going to be forced into a position that you don't want to be in. You got to learn how to be uncomfortable. You got to learn, do I need to take the inside in this corner if there's 5 people to my outside? It's just a matter of racecraft. It's a matter of, not putting yourself in a position to endanger yourself and others, quite frankly.
Yep, well said. So we got about a half a lap to go here for Spider Case up front, leading this thing pretty much bumper to bumper, led it from the beginning for the most part. There's some chaos at the beginning. All these guys settling the positions. Case is the triple a little bit there, but like we said, he's got so much clear track. So we'll see if this can turn into a top 10 for the Spider-Man. Up the inside, crosses the finish line, and he will take victory here, P1 in your LCQ. We'll wait for the rest of our racers to finish up here. Chief Delta not on the lead lap, so Coop Boop taking P2. Solid race from who is becoming a veteran of Halo Supercross in his first season in our replica series, so he has a little bit of extra time on track than some of these newer guys, and he's using that to his advantage. Chosen, again, another one of our regulars, into 3rd, and looks like Django, I'm sure the boys will let him know, but Django finishes up in P4 there, maybe just getting 1 extra lap on track there. But that is going to be your top 4 transfers. We'll wait for, I think those guys have already crossed the finish line one more time. So your finishing order here in the LCQ, Spider Case, Coop Boop, Chosen, and Django is going to be your top 4 into the main event. Chief Delta 147 and D-Pal, unfortunately, on the outside looking in on this one. But they will have another chance at it when our first official race of the regular season comes around. This is going to be our final preseason race. So that's your top 4. They'll be joining the guys that transfer directly from the heat races, both of those heat races. The Venom Fallacy, your fastest heat race, he will have the first gate selection for the main event when we line up 14 racer main event, and we will see you in just a moment when we get that going. The main event is set here at Minnesota. Preseason race number 2 for HT Supercross Next. Up on the inside, you see the racer in green, D-Mills NY, had the main event victory stolen from underneath him last week in the final corner by Fireball, who's lined up right directly in the center next to the Venom Fallacy, who was your fastest qualifier, had the fastest heat race, won that heat race. I'm curious how this start is going to play out. You can double into this first rhythm, or you could triple. Are we going to have any triplers as the gate has dropped? A good start from the Venom Fallacy. Is he going to choose to swing it wide? He does. Gets cut off a little bit, though. All these guys choose to let off for the triple, except for someone in the back. Oh my gosh, chaos up here. D-Mills NY is going to hold on to the lead, exiting the whoop section, and he's going to be followed by Jabbleston. The Venom Fallacy up the inside after the whoops. That's not a great line, but at least he gets through it clean. Here we go for the first time into this split section. Jab and D-Mills 1 and 2 splitting the lanes to the outside. That's your fight up front early on here, but we got Cat to Be Kidding Me, winner of your first heat race. He gets into third, so he's going to look to duke this one out with Jabbleston, try to get up to D-Mills NY. The Venom Fallacy past Barry also. Huge mistake is going to take Nightmare with him. Congo and
no.
Spider Case. Carnage before the finish line jump here as we go on to lap 2, and Congo
going.
off the side of the track
down.
again. So things have settled themselves out at least a little bit. A couple racers side by side as we enter lap 2. Barry's lost a ton of time in that interaction, but it's D-Mills NY, Jabbleston, Cat to Be Kidding Me, the Venom Fallacy, and Bronders your top 5, and it looks like this fight up front, the top 4, is going to be your race early on.
Yeah, and it all started Barry just messing up a couple jumps, casing in that split section right before the finish line jump, and it just took everybody out, quite frankly, behind him.
The Venom Fallacy just tripled to the inside of Cat to Be Kidding Me, so the racer in the orange armor with the fastest heat has moved into third. Does he have the speed to track down D-Mills NY and Jabbleston? This top 4 right now, some of your championship favorites heading into the regular season. Fireball, your main event winner last week, has found himself in 6th. He's looking to get up into the top 5 as well, and he's bringing Spider Case with him, winner of your LCQ.
And you got to remember, Tyler was, by far at the faster heat. He was able to check out early in Heat 2. He finished like 10 seconds faster than the first heat did, so he definitely has the pace, but is he going to be able to, make the gains on D-Mills and Jabbleston here? Meanwhile, the winner of the other heat, and Cat to Be Kidding Me, is also sticking with him. I don't know if Jabbleston just made a mistake, but it was a very slight one if he did. Darian is just checking out right now, but again, Venom,
it looks like a heater of a lap. Yeah, heater of a lap there from your leader, D-Mills NY. He's created a little bit of separation between himself and Jabbleston. D-Mills choosing to go inside on that bigger roller after the finish line on that 180, that flat 180 corner. The way that berms work in Halo racing, they want to take these berms right here, these 180s, but that berm after the finish line, a little bit more of an aesthetic choice than an actual prominent racing choice, just because you get so much acceleration even from flat ground turning in Halo that we have to set up the tracks a little bit differently to make berms more viable. Just as I was saying it, though, just as I was saying, D-Mills pulling away, Jabbleston right back up to the rear wheel. So Jabbleston, remember, he got third in our race last week. Felt like he left something on the table there with a big mistake in the rhythm section that took him out of contention for the race win. But he is definitely in contention for right now, and he's bringing the Venom Fallacy and Cat to Be Kidding Me with them. So not a great lap from D-Mills. Your top 3 behind him, that group of 3, has closed in the gap a little bit.
And Darian's also thinking he left something on the table after being passed in the last corner of the last race by Fireball. So he's thinking, I'm not losing again. And I'll say it in his voice, I'm not losing again. But he's going to have to work for it as Jabbleston he's gaining and Tyler is gaining too. This is the goddamn Yarno Truly train potentially happening.
Oh, a little mistake it looks like from D-Mills. This jab going to triple to the inside. D-Mills still able to clear it. Wow, that was going to be questionable. Look at this. They're bringing the Venom Fallacy into it, going so fast right now. Winner of your second heat race has made his way up right to the back of the top 2, and Cat to Be Kidding Me has fallen off a little bit there, but your other heat race winner still holding on. Fireball up the inside, and he makes his way into P5 past Bronders. Can he hold it? Oh yeah, Bronders gets a little, goes 50-50 on the split section, loses a ton of time off the goose. Look at this fight up in the lead. Jab up the inside, side by side into the whoop section. D-Mills kind of hopping his way through there. Who's going to have the run? D-Mills controls it. So the first move has been made by Jab. Is he going to be able to do anything here in this flat? 90 left to the inside. They're going to split the lanes. If Jab can hold it here, triple his way through, he might have the pass made into the lead. Drifting over to the right just a bit. D-Mills holding it on around the outside. Side by side over the Supercross triple. Jab a little bit of a better run. He closes off the outside berm, and Jabelston into the race lead here in Minnesota.
Jabelston did not have a great season 13 of HTSX, but he finally figured out that something with his TV settings. I don't know.
Oh, D-Mills not done. Up the inside, makes contact, asserts himself, says not this time. I'm not getting past again for another main event victory, and D-Mills back into the race lead.
Welcome to HTSX Next. These are the battles you're going to see all season. It's only preseason, but these guys are fighting it out like it's it counts. And you know what? It counts for pride for sure. I mean, Darian, you know he's going to try hard. You don't have to ask him. And then Jabelson, again, like I was saying, not a strong HTSX season, but after fixing whatever settings were going on with his TV or monitor or whatever it was, he has been looking very strong in Giants, and now he's looking very strong as one of the championship contenders here in HTSX Next. D-Mills slightly nosediving on the landing.
Oh, and it's going to case there. He cut off the... Whoa! Oh my God, I can't believe it. Jab trying to avoid the mistake from D-Mills. D-Mills cut off that berm too early and cased that split section, and Jab had nowhere to go. Goes 50-50 off the side, and all of a sudden, Cat to be kidding me, has made his way past the Venom fallacy into third. So your two heat race winners trying to chase down Jabelston. What a moment in this race. That could have been the pass for the lead again from Jabelston, but just nowhere to go on that too wide section. Got to be careful through that one, and gets collected by D-Mills' mistake. So a gift for D-Mills NY, and Jab can't be happy about that. Still so much time left in this race. Can Jab put on another charge? A little mistake right there. He's going to have to let off for the double, and here comes Kitty and Venom up the inside. They back out of the challenge quietly. Fireball still in P5, and Bronders hasn't let him go too far there after his own mistake. Looks like Bronders putting in some solid laps there. The rider in blue in 6th. D-Mills NY still holding down the lead though, and check out this fight for P2. Little mistake from Jab. Kitty and Venom right there.
And once again, these guys, if they're going to catch Darian, they're going to have to settle it out. They're not going to. They can't battle too hard at this point. But again, Tyler, with clean track in the second heat, he was by far the faster heat, but right now he's not showing that speed in this, as Jake is looking to work on Jab for second place.
Yeah, Venom showing some volatility, putting in some good laps to catch these guys, but then a mistake brings him back out of it, so he's got to get the consistency to match the speed here. And a mistake up in third by Kitty, so Venom up the inside, but still not able to make it because that double out just carries so much speed into the Supercross triple. Check out up front what's happening. We have a 3-racer fight back here for 12th, and D-Mills NY coming up on these guys really quickly. We're not even 8 minutes into this race, and already we're going to have some crazy lap traffic shenanigans. It looks like these guys got to be careful, and D-Mills has to be careful making his way past these guys.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting the lap traffic this early. Again, some of these sections got to be taken in a very particular way as Congo off the side of the track.
One of them.
And he's going to let the rest of the leaders go by, it looks like, but D-Mills still has to get by Django, has to get by Coop. We have Chosen up there at the end of the rhythm as well. And Jabelston is taking advantage of this. Triples through, triple single, and Jabelston probably back on the sound radar now. And D-Mills is going to have his ears full of Jabelston's mongoose.
And Darian's probably thinking, God damn it, not again. But here we are, it is again. Race 2 of preseason, and Darian once again finding himself in the lead.
Contact there with D-Mills and Django. God, these guys got to be careful. Django bringing him up high all the way to the berm. That's your race leader, and he's going to have to double the rhythm section. Jab around the outside. Can he hold it?
He does.
Jab up into the race lead. Got to get past these guys in the whoops. Look at now Jab has got to be the first one to deal with these guys. Pandemonium here in our second preseason race here in Minnesota. All these split sections that go too wide, and these guys got to make smart choices. All these guys going outside except for the Venom fallacy, choosing to go triple. Jab around the outside of lap racer Coop Boop in the white armor there. Coop gonna triple. Venom around the outside. They're gonna split the lanes here. Just like Villapoto and Dungy, here comes Venom up the inside in the double, and he's going to take third place away from Cat to be kidding me. So one heat race winner takes the position away from the other. D-Mills can't be happy with that last lap interaction with the lapper. That was Django that took him high on the berm. Speaking of Django, he lets the leader by. Now D-Mills got to come up to him once again.
I'll tell you what, you were wondering after that first preseason race with the instant classic between Fireball and Darian, if we were going to see a race like that again. Well, guess what? Here we are. Welcome to HTSX Next. It's only preseason. We're seeing
Django cutting over. Yeah, Django cutting over to the inside. Looks like D-Mills might eventually find his way around him. Django, got to be careful, really fighting these guys hard on the lead lap here, and it's taking D-Mills out of it again. Django still hasn't gotten out of the way of these guys, and D-Mills cannot be happy. Kitty and Venom all the way up, right on the rear wheel of rear wheel of D-Mills now. Slurring my words here because of all the chaos. Jablston has so much space on these guys now. Django's got to be careful. Looks like he's going to blue flag himself incidentally off the side of the track now, so the rest of you leaders get by, but that costs D-Mills so much time. Look at the lead that Jab has now, almost this full rhythm section.
Makes you wonder if Jab paid Django off a little bit, before the main event. Anyway, I mean, Darian's
it might have had... Are we on Kalshi? Has there been some Kalshi betting? Meanwhile... Kitty has moved back into third. Oh, mistake long on that second triple from D-Mills. So this fight for P2 definitely not over. Little case there from D-Mills and Venom. Yeah, these guys struggling. That triple is not as free as it might seem. And a little mistake there. Kitty got to be careful. D-Mills really protecting the inside there at the end of the rhythm section. So we got Django, Chosen. Quietly, guys, Bronders has moved back into P5 around your preseason race 1 winner Fireball. So some serious speed here from Bronders 32. Just actually probably one of the most skilled racers based off of just pure talent that we have in the field, but a real-life MotoGP racer is Bronders 32, so he's got his stuff figured out, except for in that rhythm section, as I say it, and Fireball gets back by him.
And those two, they've still got a lot of work to do to get to, further up in the top 5, but it is Darian still leading this train, Jake trying to get by him, Tyler, Venom Falsey trying to get by Kat and Jake. Jake and Darian, I should say.
Yeah, it looks like these guys have... Yeah, these guys have figured out that going wide on that second split section there before the finish is what they want to do, set themselves up to kind of pre-jump that last single and carry the momentum. Sorry, I interrupted you there, Opix. What were you saying?
It was all good. I mean, it's a 7-second gap now from Jablston to second, and again, and Jake making mistakes. Yeah,
mistake from Kitty, wasn't able to get that first triple, so Venom back in his second, and it looks like he's not done trying to chase down D-Mills as well.
And again, Jablston's lead, it's about 7 seconds right now, but Jablston's going to have to go through more lap traffic, and that's going to be the opportunity for these guys to potentially catch up. Darian, he probably is not feeling happy as Venom's going to try to double and triple into there and almost hits the back of Darian. Yeah,
like in the heat race, Venom's got to be careful going for that triple line if he sees the racer in front of him letting off for the double. I think those guys want to carry the momentum double into the section with the Supercross triple, and Venom has almost landed on a couple of these guys now in the main event. Look at this line of racers that we have, though, that Jab is going to come up to next. We have Spider Case, Elite, Nightmare, and Casey Congo all duking it out, and these guys battling for their own positions. It looks like Chosen has pulled off the side of the track, so we may have a DNF situation there with Chosen, unfortunately, but Jablston is going to have to deal with that next train of racers before this one is over, as Nightmare makes an aggressive move up the inside of Elite. We saw that just out of the corner there, at least from my perspective, and he's going to get passed by Congo as well. So some crazy racing that Jab and the rest of these leaders are going to have to come up to the back of, as D-Mills cases the Supercross triple, and Venom right behind him wasn't able to take advantage of it, and that brings Kitty right back into this battle for second place.
Jake was very much able to take advantage of it. He's not going to make a pass out of it yet, but
Kitty around the outside of Venom. They're going to be side by side going into this section. Is Kitty going to take him to the berm? No, he's going to choose to double, so he's going to be a little slower by the end of this section. D-Mills got to figure out his consistency right now, because he's just letting the door open for these guys to take advantage of it, and it's also letting Jablston get away in first, and he's coming up to lap traffic quickly.
Yeah, let's get a picture on Jablston really quick here. He's going to have to deal with the lap traffic. It's the same thing that caused Darian the lead here earlier in this race, and now Jablston.
D-Mills with a mistake in the rhythm, goes halfway through, and he's going to fall back to P4. It looks like Kitty up the inside, but is Kitty able to clear the Supercross triple? Yeah, able to make it happen. So D-Mills from second all the way back to fourth outside of the podium spots. Your P2 finisher last week off the podium now. He's going to have to try to make a charge back into the top 3 positions up the inside, but not able to make contact with Kitty there in the cyan teal armor.
Jablston making a small mistake at the end of the rhythm section going into the whoops, but again, his lead is, at this point, his lead is pretty well safe, assuming he doesn't make an absolute, monstrosity of one of these sections. It is now Tyler in second. Again, Tyler now getting the speed that we saw from him in the heat race, taking advantage of these mistakes. He's been very much more consistent, if not, playing it a little bit dangerous, almost hitting the back of, a couple of these guys.
Yeah,
But
still
again,
a three-way fight for second, but let's draw our attention to this fight for fifth here because Bronders has made his way back past Fireball. So these guys swapping it back and forth. Fireball trying to follow up his incredible race and incredible finish last week, but only barely fighting for this top 5 spot right now, and that's what happens when you have not the best heat race like Fireball had. I think Bronders even finished higher up in his race, but he cases the finish line just as I say it. Fireball back into 5th, and a mistake from the Venom Fallacy goes over the back of the berm, almost took Kitty with him, and he's going to fall back to 4th from 2nd. So D-Mills into the final podium spot as well. These guys up here battling for this podium spot, making so many mistakes, and Jabbleston up front just putting in the solid laps with 5 minutes plus a lap to go, looking like a pretty good chance at victory. D-Mills off the side of the track, and that's going to surrender the spot back to the Venom Fallacy. So many mistakes from these guys just trying to push the issue, and they're just, I think slower is faster on this track in some spots, and these guys just pushing it a little too hard and making a ton of mistakes, Optics.
Yeah, I mean, again, racing is not about just your pure pace, it's a mental game, and Darren's a fine example of this. The lap traffic that he had to deal with, you know, is he checked out from that? Is he riding a bit angry? And you can't ride angry. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay level-headed, because one lapse in concentration on a Supercross track like this, you're going over, you're dismounting, and you're losing all sorts of time. And Jabbleston's going to have to deal with that too. He's going to have to deal with the lap traffic. He's going to have to call blue flags on people. He's got to manage this race perfectly. But he's still got that lead, and he's doing a good job of it.
Yeah, I want to call attention to a couple battles on track here as your leader is crossing the line to enter on to lap 21. Quite a few laps in this race, a little bit of a shorter track than last week. We got a fight right now between Spider Case and Elite MKB. Can't quite see what spot that is for. Wish I had an easier way to see it. But quietly, Barry Barrows has made his way up to this fight between Fireball and Bronders 32 as well. So P5 definitely not settled. 3-rider fight there for the last top 5 position. But D-Mills, another mistake in the rhythm section, and he's really fallen off the back of your podium spots here. It looks like D-Mills may be settling for a 4th place, which is the last thing that he wants. Even slow through the whoops there. I think the momentum and the emotions of everything that's happened in this race is getting to your championship hopeful.
Oh, he's going to have to be careful, because if he makes more mistakes, Fireball, Barry, they're all going to be right there with him. So P4 isn't safe as of right now. Fireball, again, Fireball right behind him. Does he see that? And he's like, oh, God dang it, not again.
Yeah, this is a Cole Seeley and Jason Anderson situation, 2014 in the 250 class. Oh, Fireball hits pole before the finish line. That might be a free pass for Barry around the outside, and one blue racer passes another one, so Barry up into P6. He's going to look to get past Fireball there for the top 5. Absolute chaos with your leader here, trying to get past Spider and Django and Elite. All these guys duking it out. I think everyone here on separate different laps. Careful, Django! Almost took out your leader again for the 2nd time in this race. Definitely going to have to learn to be a little bit more aware on track of when the leaders are coming by and the decisions that he's making, because this is really scary for these guys up front.
Yeah, I mean, for Jabbleston, this is the nervous time. You have such a lead, but one mistake getting around these lap drivers is going to cost you. Now, everybody, Jake and Tyler, they're going to have to go through this too. And you know, these lap drivers are obviously racing their own race as much as they can, and they're also making mistakes.
Yeah, Django off the side of the track again. Looks like, yeah, fortunately in that situation, don't look too far back, but Fireball has even made up more ground on D-Mills NY. That was your fight for the win last week. Right now, it's the fight for 4th place. And man, I just feel like
and Barry are battling for 6th right
yeah,
behind
side by side through the whoops for those guys as well. A couple of good fights on track. It looks like Had to Be Kidding Me was off the side of the rhythm section a little bit, but he's going to hold on to P2 right in front of the Venom Fallacy. And Jabbleston not too far up the road there, so again, just one mistake. Actually, I think Jab lost quite a bit of time on that lap. Look at the gap between P1 and P2, only about 3 seconds. So one fall-off crash, one big mistake from your leader, and all of a sudden, this could be a 3-racer fight for the lead with just a minute plus a lap to go.
Yep, that's exactly what we're thinking. He's trying to get through lap traffic. He's got
Jab slow through the whoops, Spider got to be careful. That's a laps racer. Jab is going to cut off early from that berm. Can he clear the rhythm? Now he's going to be behind Spider, kind of trying to maneuver his way. And look at P2 and P3 still right in this thing. A mistake from Jab in the rhythm as well. Venom up the inside, triples past Kitty. And all of a sudden, this is a 3-racer fight for the win here in Minnesota.
And
Jab chases the finish as well. Look at how close these guys are. Venom and Kitty around the outside. Jab is going to have to be a little slow over this roller. Almost going to be side by side here. 2 laps to go here in Minnesota. And Venom up the inside makes the contact. And he's going to make the pass for the lead.
Left.
Kitty right there too. 3 wide into that long sweeper berm. Who's going to clear the rhythm section? Looks
Jake's
like Venom is the
gonna
only one that
double
gets
in.
out of it. Kitty up the inside of Jab as well. Jab goes from the lead all the way back to 3rd.
Oh my goodness, Jab, no, it's falling apart. And Tyler, the Heat 2 speed
10
finally come to
seconds.
fruition.
Everything
Jake-
has changed here, and Venom finds himself in first place, your heat race winner, with just about a lap to go. Jab trying to make his way back into second. As you can see in the bottom left, we're ending on 26. They're about to get the white flag. They're coming up on
Hey, Jake
Spider
goes
and
down.
Nightmare. Jake goes down. If you look far back here, D-Mills has absolutely fallen off like crazy in this race. Fireball, Barry, and Bronders all getting past D-Mills.
Oh my goodness, we are witnessing a breakdown, except for Tyler. Tyler is enjoying the breakdown.
And the white
right
flag
now.
for your leader, but he cases the triple
God.
right there. Jabelson is not
Jabelson.
giving up on this one yet. Spider's got to get out of the way for these guys. Looks like he gets out of the way for Venom there. About a half of a lap to go for the Venom fallacy. And Jabelson made a mistake as well, and Kitty is up into P2, so your heat race winners have magically found themselves in first and second on the final lap of this main event. Venom's got to get through this Supercross triple and 1 split section to go.
Easy.
Got to keep it clean here. Double, triple to the inside, and the Venom fallacy takes the main event victory here at the preseason race number 2. Cat to be kidding me takes second, and Jabelson is going to have to settle for 3rd. Fireball and Barry battling it out. Little mistake from Barry, and Fireball manages a P4 after a horrible start to his main event. Barry, Bronders, and D-Mills NY is going to end up, I think, in 7th place.
Oh,
So D-Mills, after leading laps in this main event, finds himself in 7th, and he's getting an earful already from Fireball. Gets off the goose, takes a look at him. Oh man, the rivalry's already heating up here in HT Supercross Next. More racers finishing up their laps here. I think multiple guys off the lead lap, maybe even by a couple. The Venom fallacy in the orange armor takes the heat race victory. A perfect night from Tyler, the Venom fallacy. Gets the fastest heat race, gets the main event victory. Cat to be kidding me. Slower heat race victory, but still a heat race victory and a P2 in this one. And Jabelson led laps in this one as well and just couldn't hang on to it. Mistakes at the end of the race brought those guys back into it, but he'll settle for a P3. Fireball and Barry somehow make their way into the top 5. Those guys were nowhere near it for so much of this race. Bronders 32, D-Mills NY with a really, he's not going to be happy with that race, you have to imagine. Another good race from Nightmare there in the yellow armor. Looks like these guys forming another line, so I believe it was Elite, Coop, Congo. In some order, it's going to be Chosen, Django, and Spider at some point as well. But the Venom fallacy takes the main event victory here in Minnesota. What a race. So many lead changes and battles.
and Deacon, I just got to say, and to everybody that's watching right now, this is only preseason. The real stuff starts next
This isn't
week.
even for points. These
This
guys are
doesn't even
duking it
count.
out. This is just
This
an
is just
ego
for
check.
fun.
This is a gut check. But man, bragging rights on the line here for these guys. What a finish there. Another nail biter. So far through 2 races, we haven't had just a free victory for any of these guys. Both Fireball last week and Venom this week have had to work their way into that position and really make it happen. You love to see it. Some incredible fighting here in this main event. Some incredible battles. Really proud of all these guys. Shout out to some of our other racers in for the first time. Shout out to Django making this main event in his first race.
Shout out
And
to
that's
Chief Delta and Deep Power.
Yeah,
Can you
Chief
start the next
Delta,
game, Duke?
Deep
Sorry to interrupt.
Game
And-
over.
Yeah,
Data.
no worries. We want to start the next game. Make sure we get all of our stats from this game figured out so we can input those into our leaderboard. Thank you, everyone on YouTube, for watching this live stream. Hope that was entertaining. I was very entertained from the booth. I think we all were. So an incredible fight there. Main event victory for the Venom fallacy, Cat to be kidding me, and Jabelson rounding out the podium. The next time you see us live will be for round number 1, where we actually go at it racing for points at the first race of HT Supercross Next. We'll see you then.
See you all there.